We have a few representatives here today. I really owe a lot of what was possible to Representative Jasmine Clark right here.
Jasmine Clark!
She helped me out so much. I had no idea what to do when I first had this idea, so I went to her and she was basically just guiding me the entire time, and I really appreciate that, so thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Raven Tony. Like a lot of you, this cause means the world to me. It means so much. Growing up, being Black, young, it's a struggle. We all can see that. We were all told racist things when we were young. I was 9 years old when Trayvon Martin was killed. And at that age, I realized that all this stuff that was happening on the news could happen to someone young, like me. I'm sorry. Growing up, I received two different versions of the talk. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the talk, you know, the one that we all get about the birds and the bees, but growing up, I had a different talk, well, both of them. I grew up learning from my mom, right here, how to survive an encounter with the police. Survive. Learning that caused me to lose all innocence in regards to the police. I realized that the very people that I thought were there to protect me were sometimes enemies to my livelihood and my safety. So 8 years after Trayvon Martin, hundreds more people have died at the hands of the police, and nothing has changed. Why not? Being Black in America should not be a death sentence, and if the perpetual and incessant slaughter of innocent Americans at the hands of law enforcement isn't enough to incite change, then what is?
That's right, that's right. Yeah.
How many more Black bodies in the street is enough for reform? And that's why I'm standing in front of you all today. Murderers should not be allowed to walk the streets with guns, tasers, mace, and immunity. Who is going to police the police? Why are these killers in jail right now? Eric Garner, Philando Castile, Tamir Rice, Dominique Clayton, Betty Jones, Sandra Bland, Walter Scott, Renisha McBride, and Breonna Taylor. Happy birthday, Breonna Taylor. I'm sorry you couldn't be here. And so many more Black Americans have their killers still armed and walking the street. I say not one more. Not one more.
Not one more. Not one more. Not one more. Not one more.
The United States justice system is designed to put people of color at a disadvantage. It puts racist cops on the front lines in the open to wreak havoc. If the system wasn't flawed, we wouldn't be fearing cops in the first place. Change starts here. We need to call for justice. Justice for George Floyd is justice for every other victim of police brutality. We need to keep fighting until that happens. People all over the world are fighting in solidarity with the Black Lives Matter movement and the Black community. I have a friend who is protesting in London right now as we speak. I've seen people protesting in France, Germany, Syria, Australia, Somalia, and so much more. I feel our impact. We need to keep going. We need to keep protesting because we are being heard. Because this generation right here, our generation, will change the world. Thank you.